Hi, my name is Linda, and this video is a short, full practice yoga routine. It's a well-balanced routine. It includes stretching and strengthening, a little bit of everything. So let's begin. Sit in a comfortable cross-leg position. Straighten the spine, bring your shoulders back and down. Bring your arms up, interlace your fingers, stretch the palms upward. Inhale, stretch upward. Exhale, gentle stretch to one side. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, gentle stretch, opposite side. Inhale, back up to center. Keep the length in your spine as you release your hands and bring your arms down. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling, drop your chin down towards the chest, feeling the back of the neck stretch. Inhale, chin comes towards the right shoulder, continues upward. Exhaling as it comes down towards the left. Continue these circles in your own rhythm. And one more full circle in this direction. And when your chin once again reaches your chest, let it pause there for a moment. With your next inhale, reverse direction of your circles. Keep the movement smooth and comfortable, no force or strain, and bypass any position that feels uncomfortable. And one more full circle. And when your chin once again reaches your chest, let it pause for just a moment. And then bring your head back to a neutral position. Bring the back of the hands to the upper part of your chest with your middle fingers touching, palms facing forward. Deep inhale. Exhale, stretch the palms straight forward. Feel your elbows stretch, your upper arm stretch. Inhale, start bringing your arms back. Keep them shoulder height as long as possible. When they can go back no further, allow your arms to drop down, interlacing your fingers behind you. Inhale, stretch the arms back and up behind you. Hold and breathe. Try to keep the neck relaxed. And release back down. Keep the fingers interlaced. Let your shoulders relax. Inhale, stretch the arms back and up behind you. Hold and breathe. And release back down. Release your hands, let them rest, palms up on your thighs for a moment, and relax your shoulders. And then stretch your legs out in front of you. Rock your hips from side to side. You can widen your sitting bones. That'll help you sit up with a straight spine. Press out strongly through the heels of your feet. Press the back of the knees firmly into the mat. Straighten the spine. Interlock your thumbs. Inhale, stretch up, arch back, feeling the abdominal muscles engage. Exhale, come forward. Nice straight spine. Your ears are in line with the inside of your upper arms. And when you can come down no further with a straight spine, let your arms relax down. Hands holding on any place comfortable, legs, ankles, or feet. But keep pressing out strongly through the heels of your feet and keep pressing down the back of the knees into the mat. Hold and breathe. And release. Bring your torso back up to center. Bend your right knee outward. Bring the sole of the foot to the inside of the upper left thigh. Lean back comfortably on the palms of both hands. Lift the chest. Press your lower spine forward. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling, turn your torso to the right, bringing the left hand onto your right knee. Walk your right hand back. And then last, turn your chin towards your right shoulder without it lifting up or down. You can use the knee that you're holding onto to pull yourself deeper into the spinal twist. Hold and breathe. And release, coming back to center, keeping that right knee bent. Press out through the heel of the left foot. Press the back of the left knee into the mat. Interlock your thumbs. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhale, come forward, forward fold. Nice straight spine, and then let your arms relax down. Hold and breathe. And release. Bring your torso back up to center and straighten your right leg. Reposition your hips. We'll do the opposite side. Bending the left knee outward, sole of the foot to the inside of the upper right thigh. Lean back on the palms of both hands. Lift the chest. Press your lower spine forward. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling, turn your torso to the left, bringing the right hand onto the left knee, walking your left hand back, and then last, turning the chin towards your left shoulder. Hold and breathe. And release the torso back to center, keeping the left knee bent. Press out through your right heel, press the back of the knee into the mat, straighten your spine, interlock your thumbs. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhale, bent knee forward, fold. Hold and breathe. And release, bring your torso back up to center and straighten your left leg. So we'll move into table position, preparing for cat-cow. Warm up the back. Wrists directly under shoulders, fingers spread wide apart. Knees and feet, hips distance apart, and with cat-cow, the movement starts in the tailbone. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling, tuck your tailbone under, suck your belly in, arch your spine up strongly, bring your chin down towards the chest, and push down on the palms of your hands into the mat. Inhaling, tailbone presses back behind you, belly drops downward, chest comes forward, chin comes up. Cow position. Exhale, arch the spine up as strongly as you can in the cat position. Inhale, allow the spine to arch downward in the cow position. Continue cat-cow in your own rhythm. One more cat and one more cow. And then come back to a neutral table position. Sit back on your heels and come into stretching child. Your fingertips are inching into the mat in front of you. Palms of your hands are up off the mat. Your ears are in line with the inside of your upper arms. Knees could be apart. And keep inching the fingertips forward to deepen the stretch in your upper back, your shoulders, your upper arms. Hold and breathe. And release, coming back into table position. Preparing for an easy side plank. Step back on the toes of the right foot. Press down on the top of the left foot for balance. Make sure your left wrist is directly underneath your left shoulder. And then turn your torso to the right, resting your right arm on your right hip. Sole of your foot is on the mat, toes are pointing to the right also. Once you're balanced in this position, raise the right arm, pressing up strongly through the fingertips. If it's comfortable for your neck, your gaze could be on the thumb of the right hand. Otherwise, your head's in any position that's comfortable for your neck. Press down strongly on the palm of the left hand so you're lifted, not sinking into the shoulder. And press down strongly on the outer edge of the right foot. Hold and breathe. To release the posture, allow that right arm to come to rest on your right hip. Slowly turn to face the mat, bringing your right hand down, bringing your right knee down. Sit back on your heels, come into stretching child. And coming back into table, we'll do the opposite side. This time, step back on the toes of the left foot. Press the top of the right foot into the mat for more balance and support. And make sure that the right wrist is directly underneath your right shoulder. And then turn your torso to the left, bringing that left arm to rest on your left hip. And then raise that left arm straight up, pressing up strongly through the fingertips. Gaze again, if comfortable, on the thumb of the left hand. Press down on the palm of your right hand so you're lifted. And press down on the outer edge of the left foot. Hold and breathe. And then allow that left arm to come to rest on your left hip. Turn to face the mat, bringing your left hand down, bringing your left knee down. Sit back on your heels, come into stretching child. And release. And preparing for camel posture. Knees or hips distance apart. We'll do two postures. The first one will be a warm-up, and the second one, you can continue the warm-up posture, or you can reach down to your heels if it's comfortable for your back today. Palms of your hands are on the lower part of your back with your middle fingers facing, your fingertips facing inward. Lift the rib cage and start arching the spine back. Pull back on your shoulders, pull back on your elbows. Your gaze is either straight upward or it's forward where the ceiling meets the wall. Hold and breathe. Keep the hips pushed slightly forward. And slowly release, coming back to center. So we'll repeat that posture again. You can keep your hands on the small of your back for support, or if it works for your back today, you can either curl your toes under, reaching for the heels of your feet. This is a shorter reach than having the tops of your feet laying flat on the mat and reaching for your heels. If you are reaching down to your heels, you want to keep your hips pressed slightly forward, and you don't have the option of looking forward. If you're all the way back, you have to keep your head dropped back, otherwise it's too much of a strain on the neck. With an inhale, lift the rib cage up, getting some length in the spine, and then start arching back, coming into your fullest expression of camel today. Hold and breathe. And slowly release, taking care to support the head and your neck, and then sit down on your heels and come into your most restful position of resting child. Your arms could be by your side with your hands palms up by your feet, or you can create a pillow with your forearms, or create a pillow with your fists and rest your forehead on that. Any position of resting child that allows your back to round and relax, and your shoulders and arms to relax. Hold and breathe. And release. And we'll come back into a table position, preparing for knee down warrior. So from table position, we'll bring our left foot forward. If you need to, you can always put blocks down so you can have your hands up a little bit higher. Curl the toes of your right foot under and adjust that right knee. Get it into a comfortable position. Here again, if you need a blanket underneath your knee for more comfort, you can do that. Once you're balanced in this position, bring the torso up, interlace your fingers, bring your hands palms down on that upper left thigh. Inhale, press down, lengthen the spine, bring your gaze forward, pull your shoulders down away from your ears, hold and breathe. Now your legs and your hips should be strongly engaged, so you're not just balanced on your foot and your knee, but you're engaging the entire lower half of your body to hold the posture steady and strong. You can keep your hands in this position, or bring them into prayer position, or bring them into a strong V position, arching the back slightly, gaze looking forward. And a strong V position means you're pressing up through the fingertips as you pull your shoulders downward. Hold and breathe. And release, bring the torso forward and bring your left knee back. Reposition yourself and we'll do the opposite side. This time the right foot comes forward. Curl the toes of the left foot under and adjust your left knee. Get it into a comfortable position. Once you feel balanced, bring the torso up, interlacing your fingers, palms of the hands on the upper left thigh. Inhale, press down, lengthen the spine, gazes forward. Hold and breathe. And again, you can keep your hands right here or bring them into prayer or a strong V position. Hold and breathe. And release. Bring the palms of your hands back down. And this time, raise your left knee and step your left foot forward to meet the right. And then ragdoll up to a standing position. Use your leg muscles and your abdominal muscles only. Once standing, let your arms rest by your side. Relax your shoulders and your arms. Relax your legs. Breathe and receive. Standing sideways on the mat, bring your feet about one leg distance apart. Turn the toes of your left foot slightly inward, toes of your right foot 90 degrees to the right. Bring your arms straight out from your shoulders. Turn your gaze to the fingers of the right hand. Inhale. Exhaling, press that left hip out to the left. Inhale, stretch straight forward through the fingertips of the right hand. Exhaling, windmill your arms around the back of that right hand. Rests anywhere along the inside of the right leg. Both palms are facing outward. You can press down on the back of that right hand to pull that right shoulder forward. And if it's comfortable for your neck, your gaze is on the thumb of the left hand. Reach up strongly through the fingertips. Hold and breathe. And slowly release, coming back to center. Turn your right foot inward. Turn your left foot 90 degrees to the left. Turn your gaze to the fingers of the left hand. Inhale. Exhale, press that right hip outward. Inhaling, stretch straight forward through the fingertips. Exhaling, windmill the arms around. Back of the left hand rests anywhere along the inside of the left leg. Stretch up strongly through the fingertips, and your gaze could be on the thumb of the right hand. Hold and breathe. And slowly release. Turn your left foot forward, heel toe your feet into a comfortable position as you bring your arms down. Standing with your feet together. Bring your arms up, palms together. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Bring your hands down as far as you can. If you're reaching the mat, then have the heels of your hands in line with the heels of your feet. And pull the torso as close against the legs as possible. Knees are nice and straight. It's more important that your knees are straight than how far you're folding forward. Hold and breathe. And slowly release. Again, ragdolling up using muscles in the legs and your abdominals. And we'll come back onto the mat. Heels to the front edge of the mat. We'll roll down into a lying down position. Preparing for bridge posture, rock your shoulders together and down underneath you. Bend your right knee, bring the sole of the foot onto the mat by your hips. Bend your left knee, sole of the foot onto the mat by your hip. Your knees and feet are hips distance apart. Arms are right by your side and your hands are palms down towards your feet. With an inhalation, press down strongly on the soles of the feet and lift your hips up as high as you can. Keep your neck long and relaxed. Back of your head resting on the mat. And once your hips are lifted, you may want to rock your shoulders together a little bit more. And the way you'll do that is you'll put your weight on one shoulder as you tuck in the opposite one. Don't press down on the back of the head and try to lift your shoulders inward from that position. After your hips are nice and lifted, you like to increase the stretch. You can interlace your fingers, pressing your hands into the mat underneath your hips. You may want to rock your shoulders and your upper arms a little closer together. And keep pressing down strongly on the soles of the feet. Keep your hips and even your chest lifted. And again, the neck remains long and relaxed, and your feet and your knees remain hips distance apart. Hold and breathe. To release the posture, release your hands if you have them interlaced, hands palms down by your side. Now we want to bring the spine down vertebrae by vertebrae, starting at the top. So rock your shoulders outward, bringing your upper back down, bringing your middle back down, then bringing the lower back down, and then last, bringing your hips down. Once your hips are down, bring your right knee in towards your chest. Bring your left knee in towards your chest. Wrap your arms either behind the thighs or across your shins. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling, raise your head and shoulders, nose towards knee, and squeeze your body into a tight, tight ball. You should feel the small of the back pressing firmly into the mat. Release, head and shoulders back down. Release your arms. Straighten your right leg and slowly bring it down. Straighten your left leg and slowly bring it down. Bring your feet 2 feet apart from each other and let your feet splay outward. Bring your arms 1.5 feet away from your torso with your palms facing upward. Adjust your hips and shoulders. Gently stretch your head from side to side. And bring it back to center. Take a deep breath in and release with an audible sigh. Inhale deeply. All muscles relaxed and all tension gone. Relax and breathe. And feel free to relax in Shavasana for as long as you'd like. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel. And thank you for joining me. Namaste.